considering a good newbie character, not at all. He's rather difficult to play in this game. Koi!
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Hadouken! Okay.
Are you ready? Go.
I literally thought I was on the other side. Chocolates? Yeah, Elena's animations are one of the few characters that has a bit of rotoscoping in there. Let's actually mimic human movement instead of just raw animation. Uh-oh. Shinsho, that means there's gonna be a wake up something or other.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Shoryuken! Okay.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking 60% with Tatsu? Oh, shit, he got the hard one. That should be enough. Oh god! Whippity dippity. Yeah, dude. HP, heavy Dragon Punch into Shinsho is easily 50-60%. It's a shit ton. Now, Flawless Block in this game is a lot different than a parry in this game, Altered Root, because they're fundamentally, at its core, different results. A parry in this game means you press forward, as in letting go of block and risking you getting hit to get a parry, right? When you tap block in Mortal Kombat to get a perfect block, you're just tapping block kind of earlier or with timing. So what is the result? You either get hit or you just block. In Third Strike, if you parry, you're just gonna get hit if you fuck up the timing. There's some high-level shit that sort of breaks that, but that is like the fundamental difference between a Flawless Block in MK and a parry in Third Strike. And I don't know if it's actually been concluded yet that Flawless Block actually gives you frame advantage. I think Flawless Block puts your character in that counter state where you can do like, you know, up 3, up 2. I don't know if it puts you at like frame advantage like this game does. The tutorial says it does. I thought it was more of like a negating of block damage more than most. Shit. Oh shit. Oh! Damn. Wake up, I was getting ready.
You win.
It lessens block stun, but it doesn't act like a parry, right? I mean, whenever I've done flawless blocks, it's not like I get a free stand one punish on certain shit. A flawless block is more kind of like a just defend. It sort of puts things in your favor, but it doesn't give you like free... It doesn't put you on like as big of an advantage as a parry does. Yeah, I think flawless block can end up being cool. My problem is that it doesn't visually look cool. It doesn't look as cool as a parry does. Wow, ballsy. Ow! I was getting ready to sweep the shit out of him. Is this game balanced? No.
Go.
Damn, that was a good round. That was the meatiest forward MP I've ever seen.
All right, that's cool. Final round. Go.
Fuck! There we go. That was a bully-ass Ryu fight. Those are the most fun Ryu fights, dude. You try to bully the shit out of each other. Everything's gonna do a ton of damage. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Yeah, the game is terribly balanced on a core character fundamental level. But the parry system kind of allows for you to have more opportunities with low-tier characters. But at the highest level, not really. Like, there's ways around that. It's kind of the thing that I like about Marvel Infinite, to be honest. Like, same thing with these mechanics we're talking about. This is an overall example. There are some things that completely break that shit. Ow. Sharon? Yeah, parrying is fun in CVS2. Thing is, in CVS2, parrying's a little weird because it doesn't do screen stop. Oh shit! Fuck is my super? Fuck is it? What is my super? Punches or kicks? Oh shit, it's with punches! Oh, okay, it's with punches.
Gutter trash.
Final round. Engage.
Whack! Oh!
Corkscrew blow.
Okay, there we go.
You win.
Batman sound effects a little bit, right? Just a little bit. Ah, that's awesome.
Battle. Go
Thank
for
you,
it.
Mord. So I can do two roundhouses, crouching roundhouses against Elena here. I can get it.
Let's go.
There we go. Fuck, that did some damage. First hit landed, that's why.
Prepare to strike now. Let's go.
Fuck. Whoa!
2, 3.
Did a lot.
Let's go.
That was crazy.
Gutter trash.
Final round. Go. Let's go. Let's go.
Fuck! Peace sign. Oh god.
Corkscrew blow.
Oh god! Oh shit. Give me a little bit of block stun, that's all I need.
Down.
There's a fat chance you're gonna be able to red parry this. That'd be very difficult. I can't combo into super in this game. What do I do? Okay. So, quick third strike tutorial to cement the evening. Whitaker, I'll help you out. This game has normal canceling, means you can turn a normal move and then buffer a special, and then off of some normals, you will get like a combo. They'll cancel into each other. This game also has normal to super cancels, so you can smack them with a normal, and then buffer a super after, and you'll actually get a super. So, the toughest thing in these games, and the thing that I still struggle with on the right side, is double fireball motions. You need to do a double fireball motion to get a super. That's tough, and there's honestly not much I can tell you to get double fireball motions to come out, other than to practice them. A double fireball motion, you get super. Now, if you see people like doing this, what the fuck is happening? How are you able to cancel that so fast? The idea is, from a low forward, you're already pressing down in the down motion of like you have to do double down forward to down forward. So you're already pressing one motion. Kind of what I do after the foot hits, I'm going from down to forward, and then I just press another down forward, and you get super. Same thing can be applied to other things. You get supers off things like that, and you're sort of just already inputting the motion. This is easy for us because we had to grow up with this stuff like this, but all the inputs of modern Street Fighter games don't really. This is difficult. Like the input strictness of this is difficult. I still actually suffer from this side. Like I still suffer from doing it on the right side. No shit. But there's an easier way to get your super to come out in this game. You know, a fireball is the same motion as what you need to do to get to your super, which is the second fireball. So you can do this, right? Low forward fireball. That's not so bad. Press down, and then just mash a fireball after. Or just press, you know, fireball motion with punch. You get a 2-in-1, is what this is commonly known as. But what do you need to get a super? Well, pretty much you need to theoretically just do one more fireball, and then press the super button, which is double fireball with kick. I'm already doing one fireball motion here. It's already happened. So let's just do another fireball motion and put in the kick. Suddenly it worked. That's because I am just inputting the motion once, and the game remembers that I inputted the motion, even though the fireball was there. I input the motion again with the kick, and I get the double that you require to get a super to come out. It gets a bit even easier with Ken's target combo. If Ken presses medium punch into heavy punch, it's a combo. And do a fireball after that, it's not a combo. It doesn't work. However, it gets really easy if you do that thing we just talked about. Throw out a fireball and then do another fireball, and you can get a super. So, you're preserving that input from this little buffered input. Suddenly, that fireball connected because, well, what hit them first? Technically, your foot did. Kind of like KOF, exactly like KOF. Most of these old games worked on a very similar input buffer system, which allowed the input to go up, and then it goes in, and then you collect it. And cancels in general are easy to execute once you get used to them, but a lot of people, this act, chat room, is something that casual players do not understand. Like, you have to understand this for all of us that have been doing this shit since, like, you know, 1994 or even earlier. Just doing this is difficult for a lot of people. This is actually difficult. Low forward to uppercut is actually difficult. You go down to forward to down to forward? That shit's not easy. If you think about, like, even I'm fucking it up right now. Like, that shit is not easy. Like, I still miss it in this game because I'm used to the inputs of all the other new games. Jesus. So, I used to be able to hit these 100% of the time. 100% of the time. Now I go back to Third Strike, I kind of got to relearn how to play these games because it takes much more precise timing than any fighting game now. And to be completely honest, there was a reason that I liked the Versus games more than Street Fighter for a while. Back when X-Men vs. Street Fighter came out and was a thing. The reason is I did not like double motions. I was not a fan of this shit. Wasn't a fan. Did not like it. It hurt my hand when I was using on controllers. I just didn't enjoy the double input motions for stuff. However, what did Versus games do? They let you do a fireball motion with all 3 punches, or one fireball motion with 2 punches, and you would actually get a super. That made those games really fun to me. Oh, I can actually do these supers on both sides, because I especially sucked ass on the right side. It was really bad. So double motions in general are things that a lot of players are going to have trouble with, and me in the 90s, I absolutely did. So, all things considered, there was a reason why it took me a while to get good at Third Strike, because I had to like force myself to be good at doing this kind of shit. Yeah, it's made much easier in Street Fighter 4. That game has heavy input leniency, and especially Street Fighter 5, it's like 10 times easier. So the double inputs aren't bad. It's just something you have to get used to, and it's not super easy. Like, it's not incredibly easy to do. And there's a reason I like the Versus games, because single motion with multiple buttons always felt kind of nice. I always thought that was like kind of cool, doing 1, 2, 3 into super. I thought that was actually kind of awesome. So for you that are looking like, how the hell do I do a super in this game? Yes, the precise input of a double motion is going to come across as very difficult at the start, but later on, it gets even more technically technical, because that's not the best damage that Ken can get if you land one of these things. That is not his best damage. His best damage is off this raw. So you need to cancel that last punch right there into a super. That means that as that last punch is landing, you need to get a super to come out. And that's technically Ken's best damage on his on getting supers, on getting super damage. Actually, his best damage is this. Right? But there's like, then you have to start optimizing. The whole point of it is to get as much damage as you possibly can. But I'm more down for convenience, so I have no problem making sure I hit this 100% of the time, instead of sometimes landing this thing. Canceling Shoryu is hard. It should be hard, because it's not easy. You just gotta get used to it. These concepts, to a lot of people, this shit is hard, chat. Like, you gotta understand, we grew up with it, but you're taking it for granted. Like, many people have difficulty just doing shit like this. They want to know how to do stuff like that. Like, well, it doesn't work for me. You have to put yourself in the mindset back when you didn't know, back before you knew how to throw a fireball. That's the mentality that you sort of have to take when approaching new players to these situations that seem normal to us, but they're not.